Hey everybody, it's Danny. Right here, I have the brand new Marshall Willen. You're probably curious how this thing actually compares to other micro speakers that you can get. The Bose here is SoundLink Micro. It's definitely the oldest of the bunch. It has a great feel to it. However, it does use a USB micro port, which is kind of the worst cable in terms of like breaking over time. This is going to give you approximately a 6-hour battery life, and it's got Bluetooth 4.2. Tribit here came out in 2020. It's got USB-C, so yay for that. And it's got a whopping 8-hour battery life and Bluetooth 5.0. Sony XB13, which is actually a Bluetooth 4.2, but it's got USB-C on it, and this bad boy gets up to 16 hours of batteries. Finally, we've got the Marshall Willen, came out in 2022, just now. It's got USB-C, it's got Bluetooth 5.1, 15-hour battery life, quick charging mode, apparently 20 minutes, and it should give you about 3 hours of battery life. I will tell you, I took all 4 of these speakers and shared them with my coworkers, and here's what they said. The Bose has kind of a soft, mellow, bleh overall. The Tribit sounds amazing. It's kind of got like an intense treble and mid-tone to it. Sony XB13, one person said that they would rather just have earbuds in their ears than use this thing. It's just kind of quiet compared to the other speakers. They were listening to this on a few songs and it just really blew them away in terms of sound quality. Like the one that was coming closest to them was the Tribit. Some songs they said sounded better on the Tribit and some sounded better on the Willen. So that's what they thought. Let's see what you think and let's do an audio test.
With my arms around your neck, into our mouth the tears crept, just kids in the eye of the storm. And as my house spun round, my dreams pulled me from the ground, forever to search for the flame, for home again, for home again. When I run in the dark, down into a place that's lost, down under a sheet of rain in my heart, down I dream of you. When I run in the dark, down into a place that's lost.
I'm just going to go ahead and give you my rundown on each speaker and then I'll tell you my favorite. The Bose. It sounds like a super well-balanced speaker. It's pretty even from the bottom end to the top end, but that's also kind of what makes it boring. It's not fatiguing at all to listen to, but it also just doesn't like really breathe much inspiration into any of the noise that it's making. The Tribit. This bad boy puts out a lot of sound, and for the price, that's really impressive. It sounds pretty good overall, but it does easily distort. The sound is it kind of feels like, like it's like when you're cooking and you don't know how to make something taste good and you just throw a lot of sugar onto it. That's kind of what this feels like. It's a cheap speaker with really good EQ. Think about it like that. Next, we have the Sony XB13. This guy was playing at the exact same volume as the other speakers, but it just sounds more quiet. It cannot get to the same level as any of these speakers here. But think about it, it also has a 16-hour battery life, so they may be conserving some of that to give you that battery life with it. I don't really know if I would recommend the Sony other than it is a good price overall. And then finally to the Marshall Willen. Basically, take the Bose speaker and give it some much better EQ and then some more exciting features like a super long battery life, and you've got the Willen. This speaker sounds amazing. There are certain songs that I have played with it, and I don't remember specifically what they were, where the bass sounded amazing on it. It tricks your brain into sounding really good. So whatever they're doing with this speaker, it's kind of unique in that sense. But there's other times where the Tribit sounds really good too. And this is twice as expensive as the Tribit, so keep that in mind. I'd say for a best buy, I would say the Tribit is a smoking deal with the sound quality it gives For that price and features that it has, it's almost a no-brainer. And now they have the Tribit 2 coming out, which is supposed to have probably a better sound and slightly better features and battery life. So that might be worth checking out, and I'm going to check it out on a future review. I'm going to hand it to the Willen. I do sincerely think that the Willen is the best speaker here. It has the best battery life and the best sound, which none of the others can compete on. And it's also the newest one, so it's going to have that edge. But, you know, it is so expensive that when you get to this price point, you have to start considering things like the Emberton 2, which isn't that much more. So it really comes down to, in my opinion, not so much the price, but the form factor. Do you have a reason to have this form factor on something? And if you don't, maybe just go with the Emberton. It's a little bit bigger and has a slightly more fuller sound, though this sounds pretty good. It's not that much different, and I will probably compare those in the future. I hope that I haven't confused you even more and made things more difficult for you to decide, but there you go. Best Buy, best sounding speaker. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be reviewing some more speakers here shortly in the future. I will see you later. Let me know in the comments what you think. I really appreciate the comments. They're fun to reply to when I'm at work, slaving away, much like you would be. So I will see you later. Bye.